You ready?
Go.
Okay. What's going on?
Hi, how are you?
Doing good.
Awesome.
What's your name?
My name's Taylor.
Taylor?
Yes.
How's it going? I'm Michael.
Nice to meet you, Michael.
Nice to meet you. So, how's it been?
Well, it's been pretty good so far. It's a gorgeous day outside, just a little stressed, a little sick, that's about it.
A little stressed and a little sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. You mentioned it was a nice day. I agree.
Yeah, it's really pretty. Blue sky, no clouds.
Yep. So, why don't we talk about some stress? You said you have stress, right?
Yes, I
Okay.
do.
Let's talk about what is causing your stress. Maybe explain to me a little bit about yourself, and then what goes on in a normal day for you, and highlight those stressful moments for me.
All right. Well, I just moved in with my boyfriend, which wasn't something I really wanted to do.
That's cool. How long have you been dating?
2 years.
Awesome.
And we ended up moving in together because all of our other roommates bailed out on us. So, interesting.
I've been there.
Yeah, interesting situation. And I just restarted my online jewelry business. So that's pretty,
That is cool.
yeah.
How'd you get into that?
Actually, my boyfriend and I, we were looking for sea glass, and I decided to start making jewelry out of it. And then started to get pretty good at it, and he told me I should sell it.
And you did.
I did. International business right now.
Good for you.
Very cool. Shipping is awful. Like, when you're going to ship a piece, you have to fill out paperwork and you have to weigh the piece. And sometimes what you asked for in shipping doesn't always equate what it actually costs.
Mm-hmm.
My first piece I sold was to the UK, into Cambridge, and I charged $10 for the shipping, but the shipping was actually $16. So $6 of my actual profit went towards covering shipping. So I mean, that kind of stuff is kind of stressful because you don't know exactly how much each piece weighs.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
Well, I don't meet a lot of students or clients that have that going on.
Yeah.
So is that one of your stressors?
Yeah, that's one of the bigger stressors. And probably the biggest thing about the business is getting it started again, because I had to just shut it down completely over the summer. And when you shut things down, you lose all of your contacts and you lose a lot of your networking. So where I had 600 different contacts who I could go to and have them help me promote my pieces, I went down to having about 50, just in a matter of 3 months from not talking to them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really hard building the new business contacts and talking to people and showing them the stuff I make.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay. But that's pretty cool. It's, like I
It
said,
is.
not a lot of people, I don't know a lot of students or clients that do that.
Yeah. I guess the hardest thing is organizing it all, because I have a planner and a notebook, but it seems just completely disarray.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Maybe that's one thing you can work on to help diminish some stress.
Yeah. That would be great.
Mm-hmm. How are you coping? How are you coping with this in life? Do you sometimes, get angry or?
Well, I guess the good thing about this is that my stress relief is making jewelry and knitting and creating little things.
Mm-hmm.
So the business itself, making stuff for the business is a stress relief. But then sometimes there are things that are I'm making a blanket right now for my god sister. She's having a baby, and it's making that blanket and then having to fill orders, it's a little stressful. So more time management, I guess, than anything else.
Yeah.
Trying to manage making new networking contacts and finishing this blanket before her daughter is born, and then filling 2 different orders that I have right now. So, not exactly sure how to do that. I'm really bad at managing my time.
Yeah. Yeah, the learning curve, of a whole business aspect, that can be very difficult and stressful for anybody. It doesn't matter kind of what your business is.
Yeah.
But, I can't really relate on a personal level, but
Yeah.
I can certainly empathize and understand that that can be a huge stressor in life. Is there anything else maybe that related to that, or how's, you're a student, correct?
Yes, I am.
How's school going?
School is pretty good so far. I absolutely hate my Spanish class. It is the worst class I think I've ever taken in my life. All my other classes are great. I've always loved school and always enjoyed going.
What level Spanish is that?
It's just 201.
Okay.
So I just hate Spanish. I'm not good at foreign language in general. I can write in English, but when it comes down to identifying different parts and how they work, I can't do that. So.
Yeah, not a big fan of the Spanish learning, although I think it is important. I think you should know Spanish, but
it's very important, and I guess for me it's easier to learn when I'm speaking with someone rather than having to translate sentences on a page.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really enjoy doing that. Coursework isn't too bad. Again, like the reading for my classes, that's a lot, especially the stuff from the business and the reading and getting it all done. And then I babysit also. I have a babysitting business. I'm a glutton for punishment. I have 5 families that I work for. So like managing those kids and the little Etsy business I started getting back into, and then classwork, and I need a good planner. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I need a planner for just about everything.
Yeah.
So
that's pretty much the the problem, not problem, but the stress I'm getting from you seems to be time management.
Yeah.
So I think maybe implementing time management into your study and then maybe into your entrepreneurship might be really good for you, you know?
Okay.
But I'm throwing ideas out here.
Yeah, no, time management, well, that's obviously a problem. Do you know any resources available on campus for time management?
I do. I think the Student Union Center has, I think, tutoring or stuff like that, and they have people there that can kind of direct you in ways for time management. Also, the library on campus, Randall Library, they also have, everybody's a student, or maybe they might be a faculty member too, but they have maybe certain tricks they can teach you for time management, or just, how to diminish that stress as well. Talking about it will definitely help you out too.
Yeah.
So, what about anything else besides, school or work? Tell me some things you do for fun.
Well, I play tennis, and I knit, and I read a lot. So I don't watch TV or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Tennis, knit, and read.
Yeah.
That's cool. What, are you reading any interesting books, or?
Well, my mom gave me one, and it's called Big Girl Panties. It's about a girl who, like, her husband died, she let herself go, she meets an athletic trainer. It's like 50 Shades of Grey stuff. I can't even believe she offered it to me. It's great. I'm almost finished with that one, and then I'm reading Letting Anna Go, which is, I don't know if you've read any journals or things like that, but like it's along the lines of Go Ask Alice. That one was about drug addiction, and they have a few different ones, but this one's about anorexia, and I used to be a bulimic, so it's really interesting seeing how her story like co-aligns with what I grew up in. So it's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get good at tennis. Tennis is so hard.
Yeah, it's fun. I started my sophomore year of high school.
Yeah, so you must be pretty good.
Relatively. I mean, I can rally, I can serve. My boyfriend's awful at it. Like, he can get maybe like 2 or 3 little hits back, but after that, I want to start running him, and he doesn't know how to run and hit yet. Yeah. So it's pretty funny.
Have you played racquetball on campus?
I haven't played racquetball, no.
It's pretty cool.
It sounds really fun.
Because all you have to do is hit the wall.
Yeah. Well, they have the long distance treadmills, and I'm training for a 5K right now. you know, the Color Me Rad.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing that.
My brother's on it.
Oh, awesome.
Mm.
But yeah, I always see him when I go in there, and I can see the reflection in the little screen. So it looks pretty fun.
That's cool.
But
So it sounds like you have good, life coping skills. You know, you're athletic, and you're also exercising your mind, which is really good and great. So, how do you think you can go about kind of working on your time management, maybe organizational skills?
well, I mean, having my planner is a good thing, and maybe not spreading myself out so thin is a better thing also. Like really putting more effort into it. Like instead of spending 2 hours on my Spanish homework, I should spend 30 minutes or until I start getting a little tired on it, and then do one of my little activities that'll relieve some of that stress, like maybe knitting or maybe picking up one of my books, or my apartment complex has a tennis court, so maybe I can go out there and serve for 30 minutes. Then I can come back and work on my Etsy account for like an hour, and like that kind of stuff possibly. Maybe
Yeah.
setting up a schedule for myself
Mm-hmm.
would be good.
That is good. I think that's something a lot of people can benefit from.
Yeah.
So, where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
Okay, in 5 years, I want to be out of a master's program by then, and my goal is to work, I'm a social work major, my goal is to work with hospice patients, but to do that you have to have a license, like a LCSW. So I want to get my LCSW, but during that time I'm thinking about maybe working for the VA or a nursing home or some kind of nonprofit organization that works with Alzheimer's or dementia patients, which I love my dementia patients. So
That's pretty cool. I've definitely done my share of
Yeah.
work with those patients too. So
yeah,
I admire you for that.
they're very fun. They live very in the moment.
Yeah.
So
That's what we need to do more often is live in
Yeah,
the moment.
exactly,
You know?
live and enjoy it. So it's pretty good. That's the goal. I also thought about, as another alternative, maybe after I'm done with my bachelor's degree, I may be tired of school and want to break for a little bit. And I actually have a friend who she has her degree from App and couldn't find a job, went to an airline and actually she's a flight attendant now. So for a couple of years, she's going to get some real life experience working, but she gets to travel with it.
Yeah.
So she's getting paid to travel, which I think that would be pretty fun.
Yeah, that's cool.
So
Paid to travel, you know.
yeah, I don't know. I'm 20, so I have my entire life ahead of me.
Yeah. I'll say that when I graduated, I was 24, and I took 3 years off because I was so sick of school when I
Yeah.
graduated. And then having that 3 years, it really gives you insight and you kind of find out who you are.
Yeah.
So that's a good idea, definitely. So I got your long-term goals. Real quick, tell me about maybe where you see yourself 6 months from now, in terms of your newly defined your newly defined maybe clarification on how you can deal with time management.
Yeah, well, I'd definitely like to have less stress from just everything in general. Maybe have some regular babysitting down instead of something that's so sporadic.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe have some regular scheduled, like every Friday night or like every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night kind of stuff. And then be getting orders regularly instead of once in a while. I think that would be nice.
Awesome.
I'm trying to think what else we talked about. A lot of stuff.
That's okay. I mean,
Yeah.
you can just
Yeah, just pretty
real
much
quick
have
answer.
a little bit more structure to the chaos.
Mm-hmm.
So have it more of an organized mess than just a general mess.
Okay. Those are all good goals.
All right, sounds good.
So how do you feel right now? You feel good? Feel better?
Feel better, yeah.
Okay. All right, Taylor. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end this session right now.
Okay.
Okay, please see our reception, the front desk.
Okay, wonderful.
Make a future appointment. Okay?
All right, great. Thank you.
You're welcome.